You've probably all seen people doing this sort of ab crunch sort of thing. And it's not really, in my opinion, the most effective. Like, who's tried that before? All right, no one. But like, I never really feel much abs in it. Do you, if you're doing it? Like, I never feel like I'm getting much contraction there. The problem is, let's just, for argument's sake, I might actually be able to do this, but also like, the weight at this point is just like trying to pull you off the floor sort of thing. So like, you're having to like try and keep yourself on the floor and like contract your abs at the same time. So the more juggle there is, the less you're going to get out of the actual muscles you're trying to work, the less output you'll get from them. So in comes the bench for support. Now with this cable machine and the way that it kind of moves, it's actually quite awkward to set up here, especially in limited space. So I'm going to come around this way. I'll give you guys a slightly better view as well. Okay. Well, wait a minute, Gav, wait a minute. If Gav's doing it, I'll put some weight on it. Right, so what I would do, if it was an option, is use one of these, because it's going to give you a bit more range of motion when you're doing an ab exercise. But we need to make sure this is okay for Gav. So if you turn around, Gav, try just bringing your chest up as high as you can, just arch as much as you can. So in an ideal world, actually, look at all that space in there. I'm trying to think if I've got a towel or something I could put under there, because that would, Gav's got all that range there, so why wouldn't we use it? But some people won't even be able to round around that. That won't be like, that'll be too much for them. They won't be able to actually arch enough to go over that. So for those people, we wouldn't use it. But for Gav, so the more Gav begins to arch his back, the further away these 2 points get. So the muscle we're trying to work starts here, attaches way down his pelvis. I'm not going to touch that area for obvious reasons. But like Gav can quite, is that feeling all right? Feeling comfortable enough? Yeah. So now he's got some length in his abs, and then we're going to get him to hold on to these handles. That's actually still going to be a bit close to you. Can you let go of them for a wee second? Take it further away. Because the reason I've done that is we want a bit of tension at the start. So can you reach back and get them now? Now with the handles, it depends how hard this is for Gav. You could hold them out here, or you could hold them nice and close here. It doesn't really make any difference, but it's going to be easier down here. And whatever you do, just stay consistent with it. Because if you're progressing with them here, it's different to progressing with them there, if that makes sense. So are we going to hold them far away?
Nah, I'm going to hold them here.
Right, so arch back as much as you can. And then from there, he's wanting to contract through here first. So like squeezing at my fingers as much. And then from there, all we're trying to do with this is round our back. When it's abs we're trying to work, we want to keep the hips still, and we want to try and round our back as much as we can. Round, 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 round. Look at that. Look at all that movement. So he's getting loads around in his back there. And then we're bringing the chest up as we're coming back, but we're keeping tension there. We're remaining tension through the abs at all times. We're not just, a lot of people just like fall back onto that one and let the weight pull them. We're keeping the tension in the abs. Wonder how many reps he can do.
None.
And if you really want to fuck shit up, as you come up, you can start to just blow all the air out your lungs. Forcefully exhale, good, strong. Keep it coming. Keep these tight the whole time. Don't ever let go of them. Gav's actually quite good at this. Make sure you're getting all that extension at the top. Good, strong. Back, 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 back. How's that feel? Quite easy?
No.
Oh, keep going then. Good. Forcefully exhale, remember? Let's see it then. Big drive. Come on. Strong. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Keep round, keep round, keep round. Good man. Keep it coming, keep them tight. Don't let go. How many has he got? Like 10? What's that? I was thinking there, you had your wee op the other day. I was like, maybe I shouldn't go too harsh on it.
It's fine.
But how did that feel with this then?
It was alright, it was fine. Like, it gave me something to sort of push back on a little bit more rather than it being too flat. I think if it was just like this, I'd have had that small gap. So as I'm coming up, I'd have probably felt like that a little bit more. This just gives me something a little bit easier to brace on.
Really, you're not getting into as much a lengthened position here at all. So like the tissue isn't getting as short, and your range of motion's just decreased really. Which there's nothing wrong with this, by the way. But like, if we can get more, then most of the time I'd probably use it on that. Jill, it's you that asked about it. Let's see like if we can use this. So just like try and bring your chest up as much as you can. So again, we've actually got a little bit more there. You get an adjustable one of these that you can actually change the height on, but it costs a lot of money for all it is, so I've not bought it yet. I'm not going to go too crazy on that, Jill. I think maybe just try that. So if you want to get in position there, just get that sitting just at the top of your hips there. Again, everyone's back's going to arch slightly differently as well, so we need to kind of try and suit it as much as we can to the individual. Yes, I did, don't worry. Right, so like just tense into my hands there before you start and just get like, so again, we're trying to work these guys here, so we want to tense them first and then do the movement. So we're going to round as much as we can, that's it, and then keep the tension as we're coming back. Don't let go as we're coming back, that's it. Because a lot of folk will just get to that back bit and just relax and it'll feel like nothing. And again, big squeeze, you're relaxing there. Good, strong, keep tension on here, keep pushing. Don't let go. Is it difficult or is it?
It's just because it's like chubby.
Strong, good. And again, big push. And just keep that tension. You're letting go there. And then use everything you've got on the way back. Lean back, lean back, lean back. So see when you come up, right? So squeeze into my fingers right now. Resist my fingers, that's it. Now go at that. And then hold that as you come back down now as well. Keep holding, keep holding. I'm poking you a little bit hard here, but that'll just make you use them and keep going back and keep going. Right, and go from there. Big squeeze and hold on to that. Give me 5 more like that, come on.
Oh my God.
Come on. 1, good, and keep the tension, good. And again, let's go, come on, big push. Strong, keep squeezing into here, we're losing it, good. And again, 2 more. Strong, bit more tension. Good. Just have like big fingerprints in our stomach now. How'd it feel? Would you do it again? Have I convinced you with it?
Comfortable but doing it. I don't know if the weight for me was too
How
much
did you
when
do it
I'm
before?
doing it.
You doing it like
She's just avoiding it.
No, because our work don't have that. So
These are like £10 off Amazon, by the way. So like, if you train here, you can obviously use this one, but they're literally like 10 quid. You might look a bit weird bringing it to the gym with you, though. That's the only thing. But like, they're not the most expensive. But again, that does the job as well. That does just as good. I'm sure most of you will have a till somewhere.
just keep your tension as well, because you don't, like, I honestly didn't realise I was letting it go.
Yeah.
Do you know, I felt like I was keeping it, but I obviously wasn't.
It's a learned skill as well, though. That's the thing. Like, so don't expect that to be perfect straight away. This, see, when you're training, really, it should actually take a bit of concentration. It shouldn't just be move weight. It should be actually, right, what am I trying to work? I'm trying to work this, right? So tense this, and I'm using that tissue to create that movement. But on the way back, you're not just like letting the weight pull you back. You're actually using those muscles to like decelerate, to like slow down going back. So like you're getting more out of each set. Then you might need to do less sets and reps if you do that. It might be harder. I'm pulling this down just so that it's like almost like horizontal at the top there. So you keep your arms long. Yeah. So we'll use the same weight, but just keep your arms up there, right? So don't let them come close to your torso. Right. And then you hold that just about anywhere, just as long as you're keeping it nice and like kind of far away from you. And then just bring your chest. We're thinking chest closer to the pelvis. And is that as far as we're getting there? Because here's something we never looked at. Like we've never looked at how far can someone round their back. Because not everyone can do that like the way I do it. It's a learned skill. So that might be, let's just double check that, right? Just let go of that for a minute, Samuel. Let's just pull the bench back up for a minute. So in that position, I'll keep that as well. Just like go back there and just try and round your back, just see what you've got. Okay, so you should be able to get to about there. So that's like the range that he can get to. So we want to then use it in the exercise. It might have just been a bit hard. Now that's the same weight that Jill used, but I put him flat and I've kept his arms long. So I've actually, without changing the weight, I've changed the weight, which is another interesting way to look at things. What about if I give you a little bit? Let's go into it. Big tense. This man knows how to tense his abs, Jesus. You can tell he's been standing in the mirror, posing. Good, strong. And again, come on. I'll give you the tiniest wee bit there. Good. The reason I'm giving him a little push, I'm not giving him much, is because in this exercise, we go from being slightly stronger here to a lot weaker here. So like, I'm just helping him. The weight doesn't really change, so I'm just helping him get into that last little bit. Or it wasn't for a couple of reps there. Don't really need me, do you? Big push down. Strong. So you're finding the way up, but on the way down, are we keeping it tight? There we go, he's got extra support. How many reps do you think you've got there, Samuel? Give me a big breathe out at the top, through the mouth. So exhale as hard as you can. And then slowly down. Big deep breath, chest up. And then squeeze, and then we're taking that breath out at the top. Breathe out hard. Strong. I think you've got like 10 more. Strong, good. Are you feeling your abs?
Yeah. No, my ankle's sore.
Feeling his knees now that you're touching them.
Yeah, you're pretty flat against that. Perfect. Right. Sit your bum here, and you're just going to adjust it as you lie back. Right. Maybe bring it down ever so slightly, just a little bit. There we go. Feel comfy enough? Yeah. Right. I'm going to be nice to you, unlike Connor. Okay. Right, if you grab these for me. Now we want to keep your hands as high as we physically can, okay? Before you pull up, just tuck your chin into here, into your chest. So bring your head up slightly and tuck. Right. Now just start pulling forward in here. Keep that nice and tight. Perfect. Good. Keep it tight. Big breath in. And up we come again. And then breathe out. See how that gives you a little bit extra? Yeah. Good. Keep these tight. Good. Nice. You feeling it in this top half here? Yeah. Getting tighter, yeah. Good, keep it going.
Breathing out gives it a lot more, right?
Aye, once you breathe out, so you'll notice here, as he starts to breathe out, you can actually get a little bit further. On this one, don't breathe out and see how you can get to. So watch this one, he's not going to breathe out. This is where it starts to get hard. Now start breathing out. And he gets that little bit further, just ever so slightly.
Yeah.
I'm going to help you with these last couple. Good. So you can see a little bit of help at the end here as well. He's then got a little bit extra range in there as well. So this is really going to fuck him when I help a little bit more.
Burn already.
Aye. Good. Keep that nice and controlled. Tuck the chin. And up they come. Up. Good. For two more. Good. Just control it a little bit more. Try not to force it. We want to stay in control of this one, so slower. Yep. And squeeze. And relax. You could have went all day there. I was nice to him, so I took the weight down a little bit.
And the more it goes onto flat, it gets harder. If it goes into decline, it's harder again. So what I would do, if I didn't have the cables for a setup like this, is I would get on here. Don't know why I'm being the example, and I would use a dumbbell for my resistance. And you could use it there, but the only problem with this one is it's going to be quite hard back here, but it's going to be quite easy here. So, what can I do? Getting a bit dangerous here, but...
It's getting dangerous. Let's keep these tight though.
Come on then. So that's getting a little harder. It's really hard there. Not so hard there, but it's getting a little harder.